All right, this one's going to be a fun one.
Chase Martin versus Matthew the Machine Willse. Chase Martin, we got coming out, 21 years old, 6'1", from Port St. Lucie, Florida. Now fighting out of Pella, Iowa, training out of Pella BJJ, making his amateur MMA debut. Played 2 years college baseball at Central College. Currently a senior. Lives in the state of Florida. Started training because he loves competition.
Okay. So he must still be at Central College then if he's training in Pella?
I would assume so.
I would assume so?
I would
Okay.
assume so, yeah.
That's where it gets confusing with college kids, right?
Yes, yes.
And he's got a solid team at Pella BJJ. Daniel does a nice job. He has some good MMA striking, great jiu-jitsu, so this will be fun.
That's the second person I've seen trip coming into the cage. I wonder if there's something on the mats.
Yeah, or if the plywood's a little uneven.
So he's fighting against the very experienced, by comparison, Matthew the Machine Willse, 23 years old, 5'10", hometown of West Des Moines, Iowa, training out of Absolute Martial Arts and Round Kick.
Yep.
Fight record in MMA, 1-1.
Yes. But he's got at least 10 fights in Muay Thai because he's an A-class fighter.
Yeah.
And it might be closer to 15. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
But I've known Matthew in training since he was about 14.
Wow.
So he's been training a long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
Wow, almost 10 years then.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
We saw, I did want to point this out. This is what first came to mind. The difference in, his first fight, he was up against a very well-experienced fighter.
Yes, he was.
And a very well-rounded fighter, somebody who we've seen in the ACL cage several times in Liam. I can't remember his last name.
I can't either, but he's from Cedar Rapids, Dawson, right?
Yep. No shame in that loss.
No, he hung in there.
Hung in there the entire fight. And then last fight came in and really surprised myself and I think all of us in that he showed a well-rounded martial arts skill set, Good striking, he wrestled, he had a really good takedown,
Yeah. And I think he really is trying to be a well-rounded fighter.
Yeah.
And he's trying to take his time and develop all those attributes. So it's fun to watch.
Yes. And he fights like a machine.
Yes, he is a machine.
He is a machine.
Standing at 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 167.7 pounds, fighting out of Pella, Iowa, by way of Port St. Lucie, Florida, representing Pella BJJ, Chase Martin!
Let's fucking go!
And his opponent, in the blue corner, standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 169.9 pounds, fighting out of West Des Moines, Iowa, representing Absolute MMA, Matthew the Machine Willse!
Chase Martin versus Matthew the Machine Willse. Round one of our scheduled 3 3-minute rounds for this amateur contest. Right out to it. Strong
Nice
1-2.
jab cross.
Looks like Matthew might have got caught there for a minute. Right into that double leg. Had his hands locked. Looks like he's losing that lock.
Oh, Chase is doing a nice job kind of sprawling against the cage, lifting. Oh,
Matthew's got him down. Should have focused on the defensive wrestling there as opposed to trying to strike to the back.
Yeah, because that's not going to hurt not hurt enough.
Yes.
Right?
Nice lift and that return here by Willse. He's right on the back. He's already got that right arm in deep. Looks like he's out of trouble there, Chase, but taking some brutal shots by Willse.
Matthew's
rolling over to a mount. Good transitions here by Willse. Throwing some mean ground and pound.
Yeah. Chase is doing a nice job not accepting the position, trying to work through him, especially for a first fight.
Getting flattened out here already again. Yeah, attempting to get out.
Yeah, those punches are not nice.
Matthews on him. Got the body triangle locked up. This is going to be tough to get out of now for Chase Martin. But seems to be slowing down a little bit.
It looks like Matthew's trying to take his time, which is good.
It looks like he might be setting up an arm triangle here. I'd like to see him get up on top and solidify position. He's got something locked up. It's hard to see from this angle.
I can't see from this angle, yeah.
But Chase not really doing much to defend himself other than laying on his back. And he taps.
Okay.
He taps Matthew the Machine Willse with a first round submission via arm triangle.
Nice submission, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice transitions.
Yep.
Really good control. It looked like he might have got tagged there at the very beginning of the fight. That's why he came into his wrestling. But
when it was kind of wild striking at the moment, right?
Really near flawless victory.
I think that's what's going to be tough, right? So he was kind of a little outclassed with Liam. So finding that middle ground where they can challenge him.
Yeah.
But he might have to take some fights against more experienced opponents, too.
And I mean, he seems like the kind of guy who's willing to take all those fights.
He is, I think.
Thank you. Matthew, you look great out there. You went for the takedown right away. Was that part of your game plan to get him down and finish?
It was. I wanted to wrestle him. He was a little bit taller, so I thought get on the hips, wrestling, good idea.
Now tell me about that head arm choke. What's going through your mind? You think you're going to finish that?
No, at first I was just using separate strikes, but I noticed it was getting tighter and tighter, so I was cramping it.
How'd your training camp go?
It went pretty well.
I like to beat for ACL.
I like it.
What do you want to do next?
I got TBAs next. I'm way tighter than
Very nice. Best of luck with that.